G'day, guys. Aussie, FIFA, H. Damn it, D. G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to episode 3 of Qualify a Champion on my channel. If you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to help it grow. And remember, if you want to be entered into the next weekend league, all you have to do is comment down below that you are having troubles qualifying for FUT Champions, and you will be in the draw for next weekend. So we did indeed have some technical difficulties. Jesus, man. Difficulties, said that right that time, with the winner of the winner of this episode, of the last episode. Indeed, he had Xbox, and I must apologise to all of those Xbox players that I don't have an Xbox. I will be getting an Xbox in the future, but I do not have one at this point in time. So unfortunately, those who have PS4 are lucky. I can qualify you, but those with Xbox, I really do apologise. But in the future, there will be Xbox qualifications. So I hope you guys stick around for that, and yeah. Which means I must give an apology to Ryan M, who originally won the qualification for this weekend league, and unfortunately for him, he had Xbox. So I do apologise for you, man. But the winner, the second winner, I must say, was AM7. AM7 is the second guy that won the qualification, and he is on PS4, luckily for him. So I was able to qualify him. I shall stop rambling on, and let's get into the gameplay. So first of all, we're going to get into the squad that Ryan M had. As you see there, Ryan is in Division 7, I believe, I saw there, which, you know, isn't the greatest, I must admit, but that is why he's entered this. You know, I'm helping him out. I'm you know, entering him into the FUT Champions Weekend League, and that's what this series is about. You know, helping my subscribers, helping you guys get some fantastic prizes in FUT Champions. As you see, my boy AM7 had a really good team. You know, he had Informed Gray, Informed Dele Alli, Shaw, Bailly, and you know, all of those sort of OP players that you see or expect to see in FUT Champions. So that definitely made it easy for myself to qualify him. And as I say, you know, if you guys have a decent team, you know, a usable team for a FUT Champions qualification, you know, tournament, then I can easily enter you guys. I mean, if you guys had like a silver team or you know, a non-rare gold team, I could probably still do it, but it would make it difficult. And you know, if you do have a decent team in the first place, then it would make it a lot easier for myself to do. But as you see, he had Informed Dele Alli, he had the SBC Son, SBC Barry, sorry, not Gary, Sterling. He had Perisic, who was great in this game, by the way. Perisic with that 5-star weak foot, the 4-star skill moves. He just makes, you know, an all-rounded left winger. He kind of reminds me of Ronaldo. When I used him, I thought, maybe I'll give him a try on my main account. But as you see, he had Koscielny as well, Bailly, Remy, Barry. You know, he had, as I said, Perisic. He had Chan, who was very good. I used Chan in my main account when I started having, back before I got Ronaldo and all those good players. I used Chan, and Chan in this game is one of those OP players that you just can't pass by. You know, like Kante, Martial, Shaw, Bailly, Smalling, Butland, all of those sort of players. Chan is in with that sort of group of OP players from the BPL, and that's why I indeed used him. He's solid. His passing's great, shooting. You know, he's got great defensive capabilities, and that is why I was really happy to see Chan in this squad, because, you know, it would make it easy for myself. I've also used Lallana on my main account. Lallana's perfect. He's fantastic. He's got good dribbling, really good passing, and a decent shot on him as well. But the main three, Son, Gray, and Sterling, I was very happy to see, because those three are very OP this year. You know, you'll see in game I switched to the 4-3-1-2 with Sterling at that cam position, and you'll also see I do use my custom tactics. And spoiler alert, further on in this episode, you'll see in one of the games I was 2-2, and I was 1-0 up. He then equalised to 1-1. I was 2-1 up. He then equalised to 2-2, and I'm thinking, what is the go here? You know, he's not that great. He wasn't the best player, and he kept picking at me, and he kept scoring goals, and I thought, custom tactics, and that is the reason. But I shall stop moving on. The first opponent had a decent BPL side. He had Masonda, Walcott, Musa, Senna, Otsai Chamberlain, and I will say this guy wasn't the best FIFA player. As you see, he's playing it around here. We intercept with the ball. Nice interception, I must say, and as you see, a nice 1-2 there with Gray, and Gray's able to miss. It was a decent save from the keeper in the first place, but Son is not missing an open goal. If he did, I would have been raging as he gives him the dab. And it's 1-0 in the 27th minute, and I will say this guy was not good. He definitely wouldn't be in the FUT Champions. You know, he wouldn't be good enough to play FUT Champions. As you see by the match stats, he had 0 shots. I was dominating, and he rage quit at 1-0, believe it or not. But I don't blame him because I was all over him. As you see, we come up against the second opponent. The second opponent probably was the best that I versed out of these 4 games. He was probably the best player out of these 4 games. He had really OP players: Dembele, Koeman's very good, Morales, Rode. He had Senga at that right back position. And once again, this player was probably the best out of all the players that I played in this qualification. And believe it or not, this was the first try of the FUT Champions tournament, the FUT Champions qualification tournament. And he made it 1-0 in the 3rd minute, and it was a nice start from him. And so I decided to, switch it up. I put to the 4-3-1-2, my regular formation, the one that I use in my main account. As you see, Sterling goes into that cam position. He was perfect, actually, in that cam position. If you're looking for a good cam, Sterling is your man. I also bring on Perisic, and I also put in Son in the midfield position. And Son does make a decent midfielder. He's got great passing, good shooting, pace, dribbling, and he's not really that defensive-minded player that you may need in the midfield position. But as you see, we make it 1-1. Didn't take us long to equalise with Chan, and I talked him up just a second ago. There he is scoring the equalising goal. 1-1 in the qualification tournament, and it was a nice finish, nice tidy finish there, as you can see. We then break through with Gray, and Gray was good for me. I mean, he was good, really good, and I was pleased to see him when I looked at this fella's team. 2 body feints and a bottom corner finish. What a goal that was. Really nice goal, good composure in the box, 2 body feints, bang, bang, and into that bottom corner with the EA driven shot. And it's a very OP shot. I'm sure if you guys watch the pen test, all of his goals are scored with the driven shot, and I don't blame him, because it's always good to use what's OP in the game, and that is how you win. When you get that edge over that opponent. But as you see, he made it 2-2 in the 45th minute. This is when I thought to myself, I need to change it up. I need to put my custom tactics on, because they make the world of difference. If you guys don't have custom tactics, I highly suggest you guys doing them. I don't suggest using mine unless you play a similar style to me. It takes time to find your particular custom tactics. If you just use someone's, if you use a professional's custom tactics, if you see Gorilla, use Gorilla. If you put his custom tactics on, they will not work for you because they don't fit your play style. Personally, me, I play similar tiki-taka style football like Huge Gorilla, so his custom tactics are fairly similar to mine. I'm not saying they are similar, but they're fairly, they're identical in a way. I have low pressure. The reason why is because I like to manually defend. If you have high pressure, as you see there, I put it down to about 40. If you have low pressure and low aggression, that means that your centre backs will stay in their line. They won't push forward, leaving gaps in your defence. And that's what really people suffer, is counter-attacks on this game. Basically, we're in the semi-final here, by the way, but basically, people suffer counter-attacks because if they have high pressure on their custom tactics, the centre-backs will push forward and try and get the ball off the attacker very quickly, I might add. And that leaves gaps in your defence. But if you manually defend, you won't have gaps. If you bring back your midfielders and defend with the centre-backs, you'll have much more success rate in your defensive type of game. As you see there, Sterling with a great finish into that top corner. His outside of the foot shot is perfect this year. It's fantastic. I mean, I've seen a lot of people use that Sterling card, and I must admit, I am a jealous person. I'm very jealous I didn't do this Sterling SBC. The reason why is because he's just so OP this year. He's got good pace, dribbling, shooting, lots of physicality, but he's fantastic this year. As you see, I'm about to sub someone on, and yeah, my opponent rage quit at 2-0 at half time, and you know, I'll take it. Free final, going to the final, and this final is an absolute cracker. And I tell you what, I was raging as hell. It was my first attempt. I thought, great, final, easy win. Hopefully I get into it. I don't have to worry about it then. My opponent had an orange card. He had Hazard, Vardy, and as you see, he gets the first goal by the highlights. I was so annoyed. Actually, no, this is the miss. I was dominating my opponent in this final, right? This is the miss. I do a cut-in Son. He misses that. He cannot finish his dinner. He misses an open goal and it goes past. Look at him. He's doing all this, and so he should, because that should be 1-0. But my opponent gets the first goal here. A very lucky goal, and I was raging as hell. My centre-backs, also midfielders, clash together. And they gives him the ball, and he has this pop shot and goes into the bottom corner. I don't get it. Like, it was just a goal that did not deserve. I was dominating. I was very, very annoyed. You look at this, the two midfielders clash together. I intercept the ball, clash together, and he has a pot shot with Vardy. And I'm just thinking, Jesus, is this one of these games? Is this going to be one of these games? As you see the second goal, I mean, look at that. Like, just look at that. Vardy, from that angle, puts that into the top corner. How many goals like that do you see, and it had to happen in this situation? 2 goals that are the luckiest goals I've ever seen, but didn't take us long. I'll tell you what, boys, we had a corner, right? We had a corner in the 50th minute. I didn't give up. I put my custom tactics on. I was playing good FIFA at this time of the day, and as you see, nice fake shot, cross into Gray, and he's able to head that home. And I tell you what, boys, that was a nice goal. As I give him the what is that celebration? The falling pencil or something? I'm not sure, but I didn't give up. As you see, we get a lucky bounce here, I must admit. Play the 1-2. Gray is through. As you see, he runs through, and the keeper starts coming out. You know, do a low-driven shot into that bottom corner, and the low-driven shot this year, once again, is OP. You know, all of it tends to happen. I've said this time and time again. All of the new things that EA add into the game, they seem to be more OP than other things that I've been into in previous FIFAs, such as the body feint, for instance. FIFA 16 was the game for the body feint. This year just doesn't seem to work as well. It does work, you know, every now and then, as you saw with that Gray goal. I think it was in the semi-final. He did 2 body feints in the bottom corner finish. As you see, Vardy 3-2 puts it into the bottom corner. Another lucky break. This opponent, I must admit, just did not deserve this lead, but we didn't give up. You know, see, we had a nice finish there with Gray into the bottom corner. I started shushing him because he was acting like an idiot, passing around his defence. He was trying to, you know, use the shielding mechanism, and I was so annoyed. Like, I gave him the dab as well, just to, you know, sort of try and get that edge, because if you do piss off your opponent, I don't mean to swear, but if you do piss off your opponent, you have an edge that is sort of, you know, when people get angry, they don't play the best, and that happens with me personally as well. As you see, I was shushing him, but in the 60th minute, we ended up getting a penalty with Sterling, and I mean, physicality is important in this game. It's very important, but if you have a weak player, it's a lot easier to win penalties, especially you know, in the box. And that's what Sterling was good for in that situation. You know, if I had Lukaku, he wouldn't have gone down there. But if I had Sterling, he did go down. But as you see, we get a break here. We had 4-3 lead and a nice finish. Nice open the foot finish into the corner, and it was a nice goal from Gray. I was very happy doing the "can you hear me?" because I was very annoyed at the start of the game, and the relief that I got from getting that 2-goal lead was just amazing. But as you see, 5-3 final score. We do indeed enter our boy AM7 into the weekend league, and I hope you enjoy it, my friend. As you see, 5-3, and we advance, and as you see, 11 shots to his 11 shots to his 6, and look at those dots. I mean, all of his shots were full-on shots. He had 2 inside the box. I had about 10 inside the box, and as you see, this goal from Vardy, I mean, sorry, this was a miss from Vardy, but no, this was the goal from Vardy. Look at that. I mean, the tight angle into the top corner. How many goals do you see like that? And I can't stress you guys how much annoyed I was. You know, I do get very emotional in FIFA. It's an emotional game. You just cannot help it sometimes. I'm sure if you guys are competitive FIFA players, you know what I mean. It's just an emotional game. As you see, Vardy with another lucky break. Well, in fact, that case, it was bad defending from my part. I bring the centre back out, and he had an easy 1-2 through, and it wasn't, it was my fault that third goal of his. But as you see, 5-3 didn't matter. We enter our boy AM7 into the weekend lead with that big green tick on the FUT Champions qualification, and I was very happy to qualify my man into the weekend lead. But that'll be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can we hit 10 likes on this video? That'd be absolutely amazing. Remember, if you guys want to be entered into the weekend league, all you have to do is comment down below why, and you're having trouble. Comment that you're having trouble, and I shall enter you guys into the draw. Once again, that'll be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your day.